right, we're live, Dave. All right, I'm Joe here at Archery World in Troutdale, Oregon, and we represent also Archery Northwest. It's one of our YouTube channels that goes around to all the shops in the Northwest and tries to highlight what they have going on. So I'm here with Joel Turner. He's at the Single String Fling here that Archery World's putting on, and we're going to mic Joel up for this whole shoot. We're going to go live. It'll take about an hour and a half of shooting, but it's going to be 10 ends where the 10s where the X's are scored as 11s. So it's a 330 round, and this is all barebow and recurve. So Joel, let's talk about, while we're micing you up, and what we want to accomplish here.
Well, I don't know this has ever been done before, where you actually mic up a shooter and you get to hear what's going through their mind, right?
Yeah.
So I have volunteered to do this because I'm shot IQ, so I'm kind of the mind guy. So I'm going to take you on a journey through my own head while I'm shooting a tournament, which it may get a little crazy, but it'll be fun.
And you know it's a family show?
Yeah.
So
it'll be G-rated.
It'll be really good, and you'll get to hear him talking to other archers. We'll get to see how everyone's doing. We'll highlight the shop as we go through. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. So just stand by and we'll get started. So we're going to watch Chris go over some of the rules and some of the details that put this shoot on. And so let's turn it over to Chris.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming to the Single String Fling. This is the third annual one. It is a shoot designed for barebow and trad shooters. Today you're going to shoot a 300 round X's or 11s. You're going to do digital and paper score. On your phones you're not going to be able to mark 11s, so just put them in X's and we'll figure it out at the end. I don't have a clock, so I'll just say line hot, shooters to the line, stuff like that. We have one line going, so everybody will just shoot it once. If you have any equipment failures, it's like any other shoot. You just raise your hand, you'll step back, you'll have a couple ends to fix your bow, you'll have one target, and then you'll shoot them at the end. You'll make them up at the end. If you shoot an arrow, this is your shooter's line. If the arrow goes past this, it scores. If it doesn't go before it or go past it, just shoot another arrow, leave your arrow there, don't go and get it. So the way this shoot works, you guys are going to shoot a 300 round a day. You will be flighted tomorrow, and then you will only shoot against the people in your flight. All the flights, I'm paying off the top 2 positions. So there's 28 archers, I'm paying out 12 positions, so your odds are pretty high of making some money. You will start at 0 tomorrow when you shoot against the people at your flight. So this is just classifying today. You all start at 0 tomorrow, you start over, and then you're just shooting against people in your flight. Other than that, does anybody have any questions? Yeah, I'll go over that. So we have these QR codes around here. You'll take a picture of that. On the first round, I put everybody's names in. So your names are there. You will click on your name, enter in what target, and basically the division you're shooting, which just is boys or girls. One person will do paper, one person will do the app, and then if there's any mistakes on the app, just tell us and give us your paper scorecard and we will fix it. Do not save it if you make a mistake, just leave it. Anything else? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. So at Archery World Troutdale, I do a thing where the top shot, I do a yearly round. We start today at the Single String Fling. Last year it was Joel Turner.
Yay, me.
So now his target will go up on the wall, and we're starting again this year for a new year. So his target will be retired up there. He is the top shot of 2023, 2024, and we will start over. This is a new day, so whoever shoots the highest score this weekend is going to go up, and that'll be the standard for the year. So remember that. That's a lot of fun. Yep.
Would it be top score of the second day or top
Any
score
of them.
meeting?
This is for the whole year. Oh. Yeah, so if you shoot a score today, the way I do them is the score X's. I don't do them with the 11s, so that's the way I do it. And then everybody don't forget about the Archery World Classic coming up at the beginning of December. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't shot it before, there's a lot of barebow shooters. You qualify either Friday or Saturday. You shoot one of those days, and then if you qualify, you'll shoot Sunday in the shoot-ups. Any more questions? All right, first 2 rounds are practice. You can shoot as many arrows as you want, just don't do that on your 3rd round. All right,
we're going to get started now. So there was a 10 o'clock line that got finished a little bit earlier. We didn't go live with them, but their scores are in. So this is the last line of the day. We're going to get the camera set up and then move it to where we need. And we're going to get out of their way so that we can watch them start to do their practice rounds. So we'll stay live the whole time from here out now. I'll get this set up and make some adjustments.
Do you mind if I talk?
Cameraman's kind of a rookie.
Good, because I'll be talking a lot.
Yeah, that's not going to do good.
What the hell just happened?
But again, we're going to listen to Joel talk here and walk his
Okay, here we go.
Where
are you at, Kyle?
When he's shooting,
oh my God,
he might not
so nervous right
be
now.
talking to himself, but maybe he will. So we'll just stand by and listen to him.
Can we go now? Can we go now?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Yeah, I'm not so good on road trips.
Oh.
yeah, let's go.
Oh boy, here we go. Shooting next to Nolan Wilson, amazing archer. First one's in the 09er. Yeah. It's on you too, so just don't worry about it. Ooh, that's a good one. Nice, Nolan.
Here at Archery World, Vancouver, Washington. Today we
Practice session went good. But the practice sessions always go good. Can you guys hear when I do my internal trigger? Can you hear me go? Can you hear that in the shot? Can you hear it twice? 'Cause I do it twice per shot.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. So are we live now? Are we going?
Yeah, you're live.
So those of you that are listening, you'll hear me do an internal trigger. So I'll basically make a sound and I'll do it twice. So I do it once to set the trigger and then I do it once again to actually shoot the shot. It's a form of mechanoreceptive trigger. So basically I just kind of form a bubble in my mouth and then I just basically suck in till it clicks. And I do it once to set it and then once again to shoot it. So you'll probably hear that throughout this whole tournament. And it's really my only job when I'm shooting. I've already set my aim, I've set my tension, then here I go, a decision to increase my presence, and then I will pop that trigger once and then once again to shoot it. Looks like I shot 3 9s on my practice round here. A little tall.
Totally hear that.
This is all kinds of fun with a mic on. Got to get Bo to do this in the Lancaster finals. It would be, wouldn't it?
Mic up each finalist.
Yeah. They do it in baseball now, right? They mic up the players. Why not?
We need a heart rate like the Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right, line.
All right, here we go again. The practice round.
All right, all good to start.
Still a little tall. Couple of left ones on that one. Left eights. Amazing shot, Tiger. Got a little loose on that one. Shot a 9 and 2 8s. Shot timing's taking a little bit long. That's up to me, right?
Okay, so let's establish our scorecards down. Scorecards are right here. For the person doing it by paper. There's clipboards and everything. You should have, let's see. Let's do groups of 4. So 9, 10, 11, 12, you're together. 13, 14, 15, 16, you're together. And then 17 through 21 are together. So you need one paper score, and one person doing it with the phone, and one person calling.
Will you guys keep score?
I'm down.
So I can talk on this thing while you guys are doing
Hands
that.
are up here, help yourself. And you can put 2 people on one card. We're not gonna, sorry, same card.
Don't mess with me right now, Tiger. The world is listening.
One person.
Man, you and that mic, that's bad. God help us.
I think I stepped in gum. That's a good start to the day. Yeah. Karma.
Probably the gum I threw over there.
Yeah.
Turner will find this.
You guys hear me okay on this thing? Or is it a little quiet, or is it all right?
All right, Joel, while we're waiting on everybody to score, one of the things that we're still in October here, so everybody's finished hunting for the most part on the West Coast, and so a lot of the West Coast archers start to get ready for some of the shoots that are coming up. So for us on the West Coast, you know, Archery World is going to have the Archery World Classic next. So I know you'll use that as a preparatory shoot for yourself to go back to Lancaster and then Vegas.
Yep.
So what do you expect to gain out of this? Are you trying to go for one specific thing that you're working on, or are you just kind of like trying to see where you are going to fit in this year?
So I'm always working on one specific thing, and that is if I'm shooting a mechanoreceptive trigger, be that a tab sear, a grip sear, internal trigger. Like today I'm shooting internal trigger. internal trigger for me, which is basically me making that sound in my mouth, that is difficult to control when the adrenaline goes up.
Right.
Like I pop it twice. So I do it once to set basically a set trigger, right? And then I do it again. And the second one takes a lot longer because that's one that sets off an explosion, right? So I'm always working on overriding thoughts, right? Like, because you'll get in there and if the shot's taking a long time, we're like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Well,
your pace.
that's a thought. Thoughts have no instruction, thoughts have no strategy. So I have to increase the volume of my internal speech to make that thing break if you're, whatever trigger you're doing, or if you're shooting triggerless and you're just working on the hold, right? Because you'll see that the pace of people shooting in their practice round is usually significantly different than the pace they shoot when it's for score.
Right.
And it just gets faster and it gets more efficient. The more adrenaline they get, the faster their pace gets, and that's not usually a good thing.
Right.
So really pacing yourself out, working on that one thing, using the tournament. Like you said, I'm using every tournament I can get into to actually test myself, right?
Yeah, that's funny. There's a young lady that's shooting here today, and this is her first tournament she's ever shot, and she said she's just going to try it to see, and I kind of explained that same thing to her. I was like, take all the notes that you can during this mentally, because this is where you want to make your changes.
Yeah, absolutely.
The practice, everybody practices well, but when you get under pressure, people perform different.
Yeah, it's that pressure situation where that line will teach you everything you need to know about your own mind, but you got to learn from it. If you just take as, I didn't shoot so good. Well, why didn't you shoot good? What was the effect of the adrenaline on you and your system, right?
What interrupted your process?
Right, and so then you have to figure out and build a more forgiving system that you can do when you have a high heart rate and all these things. So,
and that's what I was explaining to her, to try to get as many tournaments under your belt when you first start, because you're going to learn and excel faster than people that wait a couple of years before they start shooting and then wonder why they took such a far step back.
Right.
So getting under those pressure situations from the start helps.
Just use this to demystify your shot. Right. Just use it. Nobody's shooting at you, so it's okay. Right.
Yeah.
So just use everything that you can. Use every stressor that you can to make you stronger.
All right. Awesome.
Okay,
thanks.
Man. All right.
Here we go. Working that out. Let's do your first practice round. First going in, same as all the rest. Don't worry about it.
It's all the same. Just throw those arrows down there.
All right, shoot to the line. Go ahead, start.
What Joel was explaining, he's using a couple of clicking noises that he makes is kind of like a back tension shooter using a click on their sear. So he uses one click to set, that's to tell his brain he's getting ready to make something happen, and the second one is that explosion. So we'll be able to catch that. From time to time you'll hear this little tick noise that he makes with his mouth, and one tells him, hey, it's time to get serious and start the process that he's been working on, and the second one is to actually make that shot happen. So it creates this immediate response to his body, so his biomechanics work properly with what he's been training. So there's no guess when he should shoot.
Good work. Good work. Through the shake.
Clear.
So first scoring end, a little bit.
Get the setup for Nolan to do paper.
Okay.
I'm going to do digital.
Okay.
Charlene's not going to be joining us down here.
Okay.
Like, do you need to be talking to them a lot, or do you want to do calling for?
I'd rather be talking, but
So Nolan and I do.
okay. Appreciate it, fellas. So first round, you know, everybody's nervous, and on me, first shot took a little bit long, but as long as I keep my tensions in the right direction, then it's all good. So I can call for you. I'll call for you. Are we calling for all 4 of these, or just these 2, or what? These 4. Okay. Are we starting with Nolan?
Start with Nolan.
Starting with.
And do we start from highest to lowest, lowest to highest?
I need to go arrow 1, end 1, so I've got.
Do we go lowest to highest or highest to lowest?
Either way.
Let's do highest to lowest.
Okay. Ready for Nolan?
Yes.
9, 9, 7.
For a 25? Yeah.
Joel.
Joel is a 11, 9, 8.
Hold on, please.
So that's an
Okay.
X. Just an X.
That's just X. Just put it in as an X.
That's what he said.
It's only. Chris, how do we score an 11 on this?
Just put an X where?
Yeah.
7, 6. Okay, call it.
So that's a
We
28.
just added it, so we.
Just do it as a 10.
And like a shot one X. Okay. Second arrow.
7, 6.
Oh, it's so X, 9, 8. All right? Yeah.
Yep. X, 9, 8.
Okay, yeah, if you're going to keep it, I'll have it on here also. Yep.
Okay, your group.
Damon, that's next.
Ready, Damon? Damon, amazing shooting. You got a 10, 10, 10.
I'll take that.
And Charlene, next.
Yeah, I need to go back to her.
Charlene has a 9, 7, 6.
So you go as fast as the electronic score.
Yes. There's just a teeny bit of lag right now.
21, 9, 7, 16, 6, yeah, 22. For those of you listening, I can't do math very well. We good? Okay, so like I was saying, you know, first scoring end for anybody is kind of, you get more shaking and all that stuff, but it just means it's just a problem, right? So you just have to get louder with your thinking, because your thoughts will increase in volume on your first scoring end. So as we progress through this, you'll start to settle down a bit and get in kind of a groove. But you got to understand what you said to yourself to get yourself calmed down. It's part of the conversation.
Sweep the legs, Sensei.
Oh yeah, buddy. All right, here we go again. up. Dropped into an 8. So I was impacting a little bit too high, so I dropped my aim down, but I dropped it down too low. So I dropped it to the 7 ring, which I only needed to drop it to the 8 ring. So I corrected that. I shot a high 9, looks like a 8, 7 or an 8, and then a low 9, maybe a 10 on the last one. Maybe an 11. A couple of 8s though. Ready for Nolan?
Yeah.
Nolan's got a 9-8-8.
For another 25, I think.
I gotta wait for this thing. Joel.
I guess the line being all bunged up like that, I'll have to go with a 10-8-8.
Yeah, I can take a look.
That's
I'll call it a 10.
If you look at it from here, it looks like it's going to hit the X.
okay.
Oh, I see.
You have to kind of reconstruct it, I
I'd
guess.
give that an X.
Okay, so 11-8-8.
27?
I have to add to the X count, which is where.
It was down. Where's the X count out, Chris? At the very bottom.
You go underneath your.
No, yeah.
That's
No.
after 10 ends.
Yeah, well,
No.
but there isn't.
Go up to your score. Go up to your score.
It's right at the bottom of the score.
Oh, there.
No,
that's-
that's end 3.
And 2.
End 1. So now you're scoring end 2.
So we didn't do 1?
We did.
Arrow 1 and 3. I've already put it in and I need to cancel it.
Okay.
Something's happened.
So just
with it.
write it on paper. We'll fix it. Go to the next person.
I don't know how I got this wrong one. Oh, I can just start the change.
Try that. Now hit your name.
Joel. So
How you doing, Bob?
10. What was Joel's score again?
I'm 11-8-8.
11-8-8 for 20 for 27. Total of 55.
That's it.
Oh, you good?
Damon?
11, 9, 7.
Well, the glasses are reading glasses, so same idea.
So then that is a 27.
One of those things, I keep telling myself I need to order one of those.
For 56.
I have a 56 according to this.
Well, because the X's aren't counting as 11, so this is just this is what we're really.
This doesn't count 11?
This counts 11, that doesn't.
You're just putting in X's in there.
This is the official.
Charlene?
Charlene is a 7-6-6.
19.
Good?
41 total.
Yeah.
41.
Bonus tick here, bro.
Like for me, being always in somebody's face, you know, in Vegas, and I just talk to them, you know, let's just talk it out where it's like, get into that cadence where I'm drawing.
All right, shooters to the line.
Draw and shoot.
All right, here we go.
All right.
We're good to go.
All right, while Joel's shooting this in, let's talk about a couple of things. The barebow community in the Northwest has been growing year over year for some time now. So Dave, the cameraman here today, he's runs the Troutdale League a lot of the times that we put on here. So you've watched that grow as the years have gone by. So there's a lot of times when we have a league now that if we have 30 people, that 15 of them are going to be barebow shooters to begin with, right?
Yeah, it has been that way in the past. We this year it seems to have petered out and died off just a little bit, but we're hoping that tournaments like this will kind of get everybody re-infused and start showing up again for league.
Yeah, and we suspect, a lot of us suspect the same thing's happening over in Idaho. It's just a slow start to the season. A lot of that has to do with when they book Vegas. So since Vegas is pushed back about 3 weeks this year, it's really changing the desire for people to start early too, because they want to make it a training program that they match. So the advantage of starting our leagues in October, we usually are just prepped up for Vegas, but now that they've moved that to March, that's going to change when people really start to think about that.
Good shot, Nolan. Well done, bro. Well done.
All right, we're all clear.
All right, so let's go down with Joel this time. Let's talk through it here. So, all right, go through this round. What happened shot after shot here?
So first shot took a little bit long. I've got to and this is with everybody, you got to get over the fact that it's none of your business where the arrow goes.
All right.
You got to just do your process, right? So, I mean, even though that shot was stale, it was still a left 9. And then the next shot actually went better, and it was a high 8 because I forgot to aim. Because in here, with the lighting that's in here, I got to aim 1 ring lower.
All right.
And
what's your normal aim?
My normal aim is right at the bottom of the gold.
All right, so now you're aiming bottom of the 8.
So now I got to aim bottom of the 8. Okay. But so then the last one, I pulled it all together and did some good work. Are we ready?
Yep. It's close.
I see some yellow in there, bro.
Close enough.
All right, so Nolan is a 10-9-8.
Something's going on. Draw 1 and you have a 10-9-8?
Yes, sir.
For Nolan.
For Nolan.
Okay.
Why is this showing?
Chris, come in here.
Showing 8.
No one's is messed up, so just write it right on paper and we're gonna correct it in back here. I was gonna grab your scorecards after this.
Okay.
So then 77 is total. Joel.
Joel is that spot.
The same spot?
Yeah, it's a 10 now. I'm gonna go 10-9-8.
You sure?
Yeah, I need another target though.
All right.
Or a... Because I'm not... 82.
Very cool.
You're in the 80s.
Ready for Damon?
Yeah.
Damon is 11, 10, 5. 5.
This is not.
26.
All right, we have a 9.
Ready for Charlene?
Yeah.
Charlene is a. Are you ready for Charlene?
Yeah.
Charlene is a 9, 7, 5.
9, 7, 5.
I don't know what happened with the original one. I'm sorry. I don't know how.
It's okay, we got it. For a total of 62.
He's got it over here.
How we looking, Dave? We looking good?
You're looking good. Oh, yeah.
A little pose action?
No,
huh? All right.
Purple riser.
Oops, sorry, bud.
The teal one back here on the seats. It's got its own seat.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You guys pay VIP, you get your own seat.
Yeah, that's Nolan.
What it is.
That's Nolan.
All right, guys, shooters to the line.
Okay. Gotta remember to aim at the bottom of the 8.
Go ahead.
Do my job here. Yeah, those went good.
There.
Oh, you gotta put your in your special spot.
There's a cooler over here with cold water and soda. If anybody needs any, help yourself. It's over by the right at the bottom of the stairs.
They help out, help each other. He doesn't know when there's sticky stuff.
Nice work there, Ryan.
A couple more of this.
Did it get fixed?
I can't tell. It's still got. I don't think it did. Should it? Do I have to do something to sync it?
Yeah, refresh. It should be up to date.
What do you think? I think it's a 9er. I'm live? Gosh, I like that.
Okay, I'm ready for Nolan and 4.
Okay, Nolan has got a 997.
And that's another 25. Come on.
1 second.
Joel.
Ready for Joel? Okay,
Send Joel.
thank you.
Alright, what's Joel got?
Joel's 10-10-9.
Okay, ready for Tiger?
For a 29.
Quick pull.
Good work, Tiger.
Damon?
Damon is 11-8-5.
Which is
10 and then an 8.
It's 24.
24.
Yep. Oh, we're on Charlene. Sorry. Ready for Charlene?
Yeah.
She's got an X4-3.
you know, this is 9, 8, 7.
18 straight, you know?
Bob, you want me to pull these or you got them? All right. You're the man.
You say 11, Ed, that's on 11.
11, yes, sir. Yep. And it'll all get recorded at the end. Like Nolan will write it as an 11, but on the phone it gets recorded as a 10 plus an X, and they'll figure it out at the end.
Well, and at the end it gives us
Yeah.
a total of X is 5X.
Yeah. It'll be easy breezy.
My crawl is funky. Like, I had 88. If I go up one serving, it goes up here.
Oh, that's why we don't like string walking, kids.
I think
A little lower.
That's what I'm at. I normally am right at the bottom of the goal, but now I'm at the bottom of the 8.
It changes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably me. I'm like just moving up serving by serving.
Yeah, that's so rough, man. That's so tough.
Gene Simmons.
If you folks don't know by now, I'm not a huge fan of string walking because I shoot with my thumb and all that other stuff, but just for those reasons, I don't like picking threads. How we doing, Kyle? You the man?
I also
No?
I'm going for a lower flight today.
Lower? You're going for a lower flight? Okay, I get it. What's your strategy today, Tiger? Same thing? Going for the lower flight? You sandbagging down there? No. Don't be sandbagging, Tiger. That's going well. I'm mic'd up, so don't be talking all crazy. See there? There's my mic. Sounding good. Check. Mic 1. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Turner,
Yes, sir.
Get your feathers up.
Oh, yes. Sorry, sir. Sorry, I'm taking up a lot of space here. It's mostly my head. I'm working on my humility, though.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
I'm getting really good at it, Charlene. Just ask me. Yeah.
I'd get my talk, but there's not enough people here.
I like this mic thing. It's good.
I can't imagine that.
Damon, you're my hero. Just want to tell you that right now. Shot Nolan. I caught it.
All right. I'm here with Megan.
Yeah. You got a close-up on me?
Megan and I'm Joe.
This is what happens when you shoot with your fingers. So finger shooting is not even really trad because that's not how archery started. It started with thumb shooting. So you don't bleed as much if you thumb shoot. Just saying.
My nose is fine with the tape, but
We may
don't talk
have
about
unleashed a beast.
First rule of thumb
with Joel
shooting, you don't talk
having,
about thumb shooting.
his mic on. I don't know. It could be. It could be the greatest thing ever. So.
I thought it was, and I was hoping.
it's all good.
I thought maybe I could wish it in there.
It's okay. It's still
But your other ones are damn fine. Okay. You ready for Nolan?
Ready.
He's got 11, 10, 8.
which is a 29.
Whatever you guys want to talk.
And also, feel free to change your targets if you ever wanted during the shoot. Not a problem.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Your cursor.
Was that fourth end or fifth end?
Fifth end, I think.
Oh, so we're flipping.
So we got to flip now, yeah?
Yep, go to the bottom now.
Number 5 is fifth. No. Why am I? Okay, Joel.
Ready for Joel?
Yeah.
9, 9, 9.
Angry German.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
9, 9, 8. Damon, are you not ready? I'm ready.
1 sec. 38.
All right, so we're going to give Joel just a break real quick, and we're going to talk about Archery World in Troutdale. So Megan and I are the owners of all 4 of the Archery World locations. The Troutdale location is where we're at right now in Troutdale, Oregon. It's in basically far east Portland area, so it's still in Multnomah County, but it is its own town called Troutdale. It's just at the edge of the Columbia River Gorge, so we have 3 other locations besides the Troutdale one. We have one in Vancouver, Washington, one in Battleground, Washington, and one up in Lacey, Washington. Lacey, Washington is just north of Olympia, where we're going to host the Archery World Classic. So the Archery World Classic is coming up on December 6th through the 8th, so there's a lot of barebow shooters in that. Matter of fact, so far signed up here, I know there's right around 120, 130 people signed up for that December 6th through the 8th. Archery World Classic. We'll give away about $20,000 in cash and prizes during that weekend. So, Megan, you know more of who is signing up for what division, but how many barebow shooters do you think there were last year, and what can we expect this year?
Well, barebow definitely was our biggest category last year in the men's barebow, and I want to say that we, paid out over close to $1,200 for first place in barebow last year, barebow men. I know this year it is coming in at the highest enrolled right now for barebow men. They have more people signed up than any other division. Let me give you the exact numbers here. I can pull up, but the barebow community just shows up for that event, and it's so great. I know, we've got Chip, who won Vegas last year in the barebow. He is signed up. And
Joel will be there. Chip will be there. I've heard rumor that the Canadian that won Lancaster may show up too.
I've heard that too from multiple people.
I would like to see that happen. That way they can get all that talent under one roof and start to kind of like feed off of each other and raise the bar again before all these larger shoots that are coming up. So that's one big advantage of why we try to put the Classic together on the West Coast too, to get everybody preparing for the Lancaster shoot and then the Vegas shoot as well.
Yeah, so right now we do have 22 barebow men signed up with still a month to go in signups, and 9 barebow women. So we'd love to see those numbers grow, to the 30 plus for the men, and in the 15 to 20 for the female. So there are still plenty of line times available. Friday 8 a.m., Friday 1 p.m., Friday 6 p.m., and Saturday 8 a.m. are all still available. Unfortunately, the Saturday 1 p.m. is filled up.
Okay, well that's good to know. So we appreciate that info. And talking about Troutdale here, this shop opened in 2015. It was the second shop that we had. This is our 25th anniversary as Archery World. The Vancouver shop was the original shop that I had bought from Max and Jeannie Hall, who have since passed as they were retiring. I bought it in 1999 from them. So we made some 25th anniversary jerseys, and we're kind of celebrating that this year and going from there. So we'll turn it back over to Joel and then go from there. Joel, you're hot.
Oh, I'm hot now. Yeah, see? People are talking a lot of trash while the mic's off. Oh, yeah. Oh. Nobody wants to get interviewed. I mean, oh, no. Talking about how I didn't catch no fish. Oh, yeah. They're trying to get in my head, Joe. They're trying to get in there. That's like a steel vault right there.
Is everybody back? I would agree with you.
Not much gets in.
Nothing in, nothing out.
You good? I think everybody's here.
Well, after a long break,
Check right now.
now my mojo's all gone.
That's all it took?
That's all it took. She gone. All that shot IQ stuff, nah, I made it all up.
It doesn't stand the 5-minute challenge.
No, I made it all up. Okay, here we go. Hey, bottom target, everybody.
I can't shoot the top target?
Nope.
Darn it.
Last one got away from me.
It was going so well.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got to be careful with it because too much face pressure will push the arrows a little bit high. No, because it goes away from my face, right? It opens away, so it's not as big of a deal as you would think. Oh, 70. Yikes. Good shoot, Nolan.
Ready for Nolan.
Nolan is a 10, 10, 8. 28 for... They just went down on me. We'll have a bunch of places. Starting to shake a little bit more because of the length that was in the shot, but I still went ahead and made the decision to break that. So probably the result of that I put on it, because as I get through my put a little bit too much face pressure on it, and that
Another one.
go down, which
You did.
exit in a higher spot.
All right, shooters to the line. All right, we're good to go.
Don't do that. Good.
All right, clear.
Good. Front arm, forward pressure into the front arm, maybe.
I'm only laughing at life. Not at you. Is that very far? It is far.
9-8.
Oh, say it real loud. Embarrass the hell out of you.
8.
26.
So he's going to whisper his yours out. Let's see how this works. One makes five.
Shooting for 23s.
Hey, buddy, wait.
Right, though, I gotta be careful with my front pressure as well. Lots of things you gotta be careful with when you're shooting barebow. Because it's not a very big target. What's that, buddy?
What do you bring, any beta blockers?
Beta block.
Got any extras?
How we doing, Kyle? Yeah.
Oh, shot IQ is awesome.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Okay, shooters to line.
All right, here we go.
All right, you're good to go.
Good shot, Nolan.
Just keep the elbow moving, right, Jim?
Yeah.
Just keep it moving.
Just do your thing, bro. It's none of your business where that arrow goes. Just do your job, get your tensions right, and do your work. Little low.
All right, you're clear.
Hey, Paul. Try not to get too choked up.
What?
Try not to get
Oh yeah, they took my tar. I can't believe the thing's still up there.
It's not personal.
Yeah, right.
You got it. Not bad. I'll live with the 8s when there's an 11 there.
Good shooting, Nolan. Good line, buddy. We ready?
Ready.
No one is ready.
Nolan's 11, 9, 8.
We're at 28. All right.
Ready for Joel.
Ready, Nolan?
Yep.
10, 9, 8.
I'm ready for Damon.
Ready, Nolan?
Flip the page. This novel. Okay, Damon.
9, 9, 8.
7.
This is so much easier.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Ryan, let me know when you're ready. Charlie, ready?
9, 8, 7.
9, 6, 5.
Okay, you're good to go.
Actually, I don't want to pull those. Those are. Those shots felt pretty good. I don't know, one went low there, so I've been holding a little bit low with it. So the internal trigger that I use is it's not really a movement. It's kind of like a pressure increase. So I'm always searching for something that's a little bit more of a movement so that I can actually feel myself doing it. It makes it easier to evaluate. So I'm constantly evaluating and sometimes changing what internal trigger I use, or sometimes I'll go to a grip sear or a tab sear or something like that. But most of the barebow shooters here are shooting triggerless. There's a few that are shooting triggers. Most of them are shooting triggerless, so they really have to work on separating the aim from the actual execution of the shot. So that's the battle that they're fighting, and it's one of the most difficult battles there is in archery, to shoot a triggerless barebow shot. So it is quite a challenge.
Good to go.
I think I shot the last one at 8. Good shot, Nolan. No, looks like it caught a 9, so I've got 3 9s in there for another 27. Yeah, buddy.
Is there this and one more?
Nolan.
Oh, let me get your tablet for you, Nolan. Don't worry about it, buddy. Let me get that for you.
Well, you weren't in the freaking.
Get here earlier.
Okay, we ready for Nolan?
Ready.
Nolan is a 9, 8, 8.
Okay.
25. And ready for Joel.
Okay, Joel.
9, 9, 9.
Okay, 27,
7, 5.
Can I have a mulligan then?
No
Joel got
mullies.
one on Tuesday.
Yeah. All right, are we ready? Damon has a
Giving us a clinic. Alright, so we have X.
Tiger. 10, 9, 8. Nice. Very nice.
ooh, tiger.
Okay, and
Charlene is a 988.
27 in a row.
10 or the 9.
For 20.
Then I went 6. Or sorry, 5. And then I went
Kind of dancing around the 10 ring on that one, but we managed to keep them all in the gold, so that was good. Fella next to me is shooting purely instinctive, so his gap is, the gap is humongous. Like his point is down somewhere. He doesn't actually see the point of his arrow. It's down like at the floor. So it's pretty impressive that how the subconscious can actually aim things when it's, I mean, it's a huge gap. So most of the rest of us are shooting a higher anchor point that we can actually put the point near the gold or somewhere at least in the rings to give us a reference point. So kudos to those that are shooting completely instinctive. That's making the game even tougher for sure. How many more we got? Oh, this is the last one? Jeez, I better step it up, huh, Bobby?
Make it good.
Man, oh man. Oh my gosh, he's got a camera. We're so nervous now.
Is that pointed at me?
Do we have to perform?
Just keep it on me. It'll be fine.
Did you not practice the
Shoot the camera, right?
All right, go for it.
It can only see me. Don't worry, folks. I had the 9 surrounded on that one. I don't know if anyone went in the 9. All those shots are about the best feeling all day. Oh, easy, Nolan. Don't worry about that camera, man. I think it just focused in on you there, buddy.
I'm not worried about cameras.
Okay. Let's go, my man. Beauty, beauty. Well done, sir.
Guys, good job. The real fun starts tomorrow.
Wait, just try to call. Yeah, I need to get tomorrow.
Everybody's qualified.
We still hot, Joe?
Yeah, we're still hot. So let's talk real quick, Joel, again about kind of like finishing up for the day and then kind of what we're going to do tomorrow too. So this is a 2-day tournament.
Okay.
So let's step over here and we'll go. So what did you end up with?
272.
Oh, so you beat your old record by one. I think.
Don't know.
I think you had a 271 last year was the high.
Yeah, I don't even know.
So, but if you did, that's 1 point better, which is, That's saying something, right? So, and but like you said, I don't think anyone's done this mic'd up and then going through the shot process and, using your sear as your clicker. I try to explain that as if a back tension with the click. Tomorrow, how this format works is this is just a qualifying score, so everyone's going to be flighted out. So tomorrow, everybody's score will be 0 again, but you'll only be in your own flight. So the top, let's say 6 people will be in their own flight, the next 6 people will be in their own flight, and so on. That way it is fair for everyone. So all you have to do is beat the people that you're closest to and score to begin with. So if you ended up on top today, then you might be in the number 1 seed, but you will only be shooting against tomorrow, 6. Right? And it won't matter. It'll matter what you shoot tomorrow, really. How'd you feel about today? Anything that you could improve on or you want to change?
Again, using the tournament, I've got to get louder, and I've got to find a sear system that I can actually feel moving, because this is literally just increasing pressure in my mouth until it clicks. And I got through it every single time, because I'm not here to just shoot arrows. I'm here to use the tournament and use every shot to make myself stronger. So I got through them all, but they could be better. A lot of stale shots. So, and when they get stale, they get to the outside of the 9, and they don't just pummel right down the middle. So that's what I'll be working on today, tonight, and for tomorrow. I may even change to a different sear system tomorrow. It doesn't, whatever.
Well, and I think what I want to do real quick before we sign off is just break down something that a lot of people mix up. So we haven't talked about aiming very much, and the reason that we don't is because we over-aim to begin with. And you're talking about focusing on something that's going to make the shot happen, because you're passing through the middle constantly. So you're probably in the middle 85-95% of the time shooting barebow. And so that means you're going to hit the middle that many times if you do the process
if you do your execution right.
So but what is lacking is always the execution, right? So you don't really need to work on aiming so much as you need to work on the process, and that's what your system teaches more than anybody else's system.
The aim it's based on the science of visual proprioception. So once you set your aim, whether that's holding in the middle of the gold, at the bottom of the gold, you don't see your arrow, whatever it is, whatever your aiming system is, once you set your sight picture, you simply just need to watch it to keep it. Once you've selected what the sight picture should look like, it's going to move, but no matter which way it moves, this next movement is always back to the center. That's how we drive, right? When we're driving down the road, our vehicle veers slightly to the left. We do an automatic corrective movement on the steering wheel till it gets back in the middle of the lane, then that movement automatically stops. We're constantly aiming and constantly using the science of visual proprioception. But if you put consciousness toward your aim, like if you talk about your aim at all, like, I'm trying to get steady in the middle, that's not helping you.
No, because you forgot the part that makes it happen.
It's taking directly away from your execution. So, and because putting consciousness into the aim doesn't help you anyways, just set your aim, enjoy the show, move on, right? And how do you move yourself on? Speech. Talk yourself out of that step and into the next. Right? And if people are, just a little side note, if you're searching for what words to use during a shot, talk like you're teaching. Just talk like you're teaching somebody else how to do it. And then you won't be searching for the right words at the right moments. So that's a quick reference. If you find yourself in dire straits in the middle of something, talk like you're teaching, and then you'll put your conscious mind in the right place at the right time.
And that's a perfect way to do it. So if you're going to try to explain it to somebody, that explanation that you would give this year may change just slightly from the explanation you give next year, but it's going to level you up too. So the way that you may have said it at the beginning of the concept of shot IQ has developed and changed and grown, right?
It's changed from just a word of, pull or keep pulling or keep pulling. It's now a conversation.
It was a phrase, and now it's turned into and as you've thought about it, you've been able to define it even more, and you've really been able to drill down on it. And so now that's coming with pressure in your mouth that makes the click, and it turns into that Pavlov's dog where when it happens, you're shooting regardless.
It's based on the use of mechanoreceptors, but it's just speak like you're teaching. The ultimate skill of the human being is the ability to get loud in your head with the right words at the right moments. Right? So use the tournament, use the shot to practice the skill of getting loud.
Awesome. Well, we're going to wrap it up today. Tomorrow we'll go live at 10 a.m. for the finals for this, and it'll all be flighted out. So we'll have the scores. We'll be able to show you those, how everybody's panning out, and then we'll go from there. So until tomorrow at 10, we'll see you then. Thanks.